Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the IWN YouTube channel. This is your AEW Dynamite Grand Slam 2023 watch along. If you're just now joining, welcome. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, turn on that bell for all notifications. Make sure you hit the thumbs up on the stream. My review is going to be very good tonight. The show is going to be very good tonight. And I suspect to believe that the AEW Wrestle Dream pay-per-view is going to be very, very good next week. And I'll be live with your very first AEW Wrestle Dreams watch-along. And we're going to do the review as well. So, without further ado, we're going to go ahead and tune in to Dynamite Grand Slam and see what's going on. I hope everybody here on YouTube is having a great Wednesday night. Here we go, folks. Let's see what's going on here. And look at that. What do you know? Collision is kicking off with Claudio Castagnoli versus Eddie Kingston. Title versus title match for Claudio's Ring of Honor World Championship and Kingston's Strong Openweight Championship. What a match this is going to be tonight, right? Here he comes, the Mad King himself.
Toughest opponent, maybe himself. Earlier today, even Eddie Kingston, I couldn't overhear it, but had a very animated conversation across the building. Yeah, I just got in the conversation ready. I know Eddie for a long time. I love Eddie, you know what I mean? He's a homeboy.
Feels like a Russian Grand Slam tonight, given that they said that it was taped, but I don't believe it. I believe the only shows that were taped were Rampage, were all the Rampage shows. They said Dynamite would be live, so it's live right now. It's live on Blanchard Report's website, BlanchardReport.com/All Elite Wrestling. That's where I'm watching Dynamite. I was able to link my TV provider with their website, with their yeah, you all get it. Claudio Castagnoli already going at it. Chops from Eddie Kingston. Uppercuts from Claudio Castagnoli to Eddie Kingston. Which one is great? Which one is worse? Eddie Kingston's chops or Cesaro's uppercut? Claudio gets Eddie out the ring. Well, after all, Claudio was known as Cesaro in WWE, but Claudio might have hit his leg. Claudio might have injured his leg. He might have favored his leg. I think he was faking it, though. I think he was faking his injury. I don't believe that whatsoever. It better not go on a picture-picture commercial break. I'm going to be mad. That's going to get the fans away right there. that's going to give them lower views if they go on pitch-in-pitch commercial breaks. Then nobody's not going to want to watch their show.
Using his power, I just love anything I've been very vocal about it. He loves pro wrestling. He hates Claudio Castagnoli.
I had to take it off and re-put it on the screen because I don't know why that gray thing was popping up. I know it's the gray thing is like the audio thing.
I think it was a great game by Kingston to put that German out so quickly after the slap. Because it's thinking about the way to pick it up and get it over. Oh, a guy with the height of Castagnoli. Sometimes it's easy to throw a guy that tall because you can grab around his waist. You got a lot of body to throw back towards his head and neck and shoulder area. There's something that I like right here in the matching angle. When Claudio did that, almost made it out of the Kingston. Oh, goodness. And he continued to wrestle back his counter. Claudio just used the crown of his head. That's what Claudio did. He used it to block the back fist of Eddie Kingston. Also coming into this match extremely prepared.
Whoa! Dang. That's crazy, man. That is crazy, bro. Oh!
Claudio is playing perfection as he did. And April, Claudio had the long game on top of his head. Typically a man to fly off the top of me. Then he just tried to cover up, tried to take his hand out of harm's way. Pretty good move, actually.
Oh! I'm trying to see. Did y'all hear the news about RVD being on AEW Collision this week? He's going to be on there. RVD is going to be on this week's episode of Collision this weekend. Oh, no, you don't. You ain't giving me copyright. That ain't happening. Are y'all enjoying the AEW Dynamite Grand Slam so far? The other matches we still got to see tonight are the AEW International Championship, Sammy Guevara versus Chris Jericho, the AEW Women's Championship, Darby Allin, Sting versus Christian Cage and Luchasaurus and MJF versus Samoa Joe for the AEW World Championship. And I don't think I meant to put strong openweight championship twice. I think I put it on there twice. I might take it off. I might have to edit the description and take it off because I put strong openweight championship on there twice by mistake. Oh. Claudio Castagnoli is taking control of this championship match. It's basically champion versus champion, I guess, for both titles. It's back on. All right, Claudio Castagnoli is giving Eddie big uppercut.
Kingston was impressive. It's the resolve, it's the desire. We talk about the disrespect, but let's not forget, many of Eddie Kingston's mentors, his best friends have held the Ring of Honor World Championship. Rookie, Savior, Homicide, to name a few. They take him out of his planet in their task. Sure did.
Nothing like drinking a cold beverage and enjoying watching AEW Dynamite and Grand Slam, right? Oh no! Up, roll up for 1, 2. Claudio Castagnoli kicks out. Oh, there goes the Mad King. The Exploder. Oh, and he continues again. Yeah, get the man. You got to get the man credit. Well, what else can you give him?
Champions in their own right, up to their
What the hell? There's nobody in the live chat right now. Oh, dang.
Kingston right now. So much emotion. So much emotion. They're drawing each other. That's your right, Shivani. And that's what this is. This is built up over years and years. And two titles on the line. Both men extremely. Both
Boom. Chops to Claudio and uppercuts to Eddie Kingston again. It's chops versus uppercuts. Who's going to win it? Eddie with the chops or Claudio Castagnoli with the uppercuts? Oh. And Eddie Kingston kicks out. Oh, what in the hell? Eddie Kingston kicked out again. Eddie Kingston kicks out a second time. That's the second time I've seen him kick out. And the fans are going crazy, man. Crowd is going nuts.
They still have some bullets here, but they still have some big guns to bust out.
Eddie Kingston beats Claudio Castagnoli. Eddie Kingston beat Claudio Castagnoli to become the new Ring of Honor, what is it, Pure Champion? Is that what it's called? No, it beats Claudio Castagnoli to become the new Ring of Honor World Champion. Wait. Oh, he's still the Ring of Honor World Champion? I thought he won the championship. Wait a second. I thought he won the Ring of Honor championship. So basically he just won the match. Oh, no, he didn't. Yep, I was right. He won the Ring of Honor World Championship. Yes, Eddie Kingston is the new Ring of Honor World Champion, folks. What do you guys think of that? Your thoughts?
Claudio, Castagnoli, what's Jericho? And Eddie Kingston's name to that list with you and the same thing. Eddie Kingston, the Ring of Honor television, but I want to thank you so much for having me. Friday night on Rampage, man. Congratulations to Eddie Kingston, the new Ring of Honor World Champion. But we have to take you back to this past weekend.
What are they about to take us to now? Oh, this guy. Faking his neck injury, right?
We wanted to invite everyone to Roddy's bedside so we could personally thank you for sending all the flowers and the gifts and the cards.
Yes.
Y'all know this is a storyline injury, right?
I hope it makes your day brighter, knowing how much everyone cares.
It's a fake
Your
injury.
attention to neck health awareness has been inspirational, and one day I hope to be as neck strong as you. XOXO, Olga. That's really sweet.
That's so sweet.
That's really sweet. Did you hear that, Roddy? Really sweet.
I'll take it from here, nurse. It's fine. You can go. No biggie.
So if you
Roddy? Adam? Hey, Adam, where are you? Roddy, where are you? Hey, I'm right here. I'm right here.
where's he?
Open your eyes, Roddy.
It's me. It's you. You came.
Of course I did. I wouldn't miss this for the world. You're doing okay?
What's up, guys? Where have you been?
Got here as quick as I could. Convenient. Show up now just as we have to go. Hey, Rodman. We gotta get going. We gotta hit the Grand Slam, man. I'm sorry to leave you.
Yeah, we're about to be the new #1 contenders to the ROH tag titles.
There we go. I know you don't need it, but good luck.
Thank you.
Good luck to you,
Stay
boys.
strong.
No champ coming soon.
Is that how you dress when you're in the morning?
Real nice. Yeah, totally appropriate. Roddy, listen. And I hate to do this, but to. Okay, Max has this huge AEW World title match against Samoa Joe. After what happened last week, I just gotta make sure he's okay.
Who cares? What about me?
Roddy, I love you.
Really?
You know that. You know that, Roddy.
Now?
Just go. Just freaking go.
Hospitals. Some mixed emotions there. Feel bad for Roddy. I'm sorry. But Adam Cole ahead of our main event. Samoa Joe to take everything from our AEW.
Roger Strong is faking his injury.
Chris Jericho, Sammy Guevara.
Now, I wonder if that's going to turn into a storyline. I don't know if we're going to get Adam Cole versus Roger Strong. I don't know if I can get on the game at the same time or not because it might mess up the Wi-Fi that's connected to my streams and stuff. It's connected to the internet. It may mess up my streams. So I'm just going to wait until the episode comes back on. Where the hell is everybody today, by the way? I wish I had some special guests in my broadcast. I need me some special guests to join my live chat. My live stream. That'd be nice, right? I'll allow me a green screen sometime. I'm still working on getting me one. I really am. I'll allow me a green screen sometime. I'm still working on getting me one. Oh, there's Christian Luchasaurus.
In the TNT champion Luchasaurus and tag team action. You guys obviously have a ton of experience with
We have a ton of experience defending this TNT championship successfully, and you're right, Renee. Rampage Grand Slam, we are going to walk through Sting and Darby Allin. And Darby, I'm ready to move on. Yes, you're not ready to move on from me until you get another chance at our TNT championship. So I have a little proposition for you, Darby, and it's this Saturday on Collision. How about you step in the ring with myself and Luchasaurus in a three-way match for the TNT championship? Sound good? Sound like something you might be interested in, Darby? Oh, wait, there's one more little wrinkle I almost forgot. If you want this shot, Darby, Sting is not allowed at ringside. And try as you might, when you step into the ring with myself and Luchasaurus for a handicap for a three-way match. That's due of winning a championship this year. 0. That's for this Friday, Darby. Rampage Grand Slam. Remember to bring the boy.
Hours for Darby Allin first tag match at the Rampage, and then a three-way match at Collision. Collision, by the way, going to be in Grand Rapids, the Van Angle Arena. It's a 4-1 call with a 20-minute time limit. Approaching the reverse from Rowan and Pace. Way to 125.
Up next is Chris Jericho versus Sammy Guevara. I smell something, man. What is that smell, man? Judas, here we go, here we go, here we go, man. Here we go, here we go, here we go, man. I popped. Yeah, real funny. Nobody was laughing. It wasn't funny. Nice try. Who the hell is this we got coming out? Okay, can we get the match started, please? Never mind with this guy rapping. Never mind the rapping. Let's get this match started. Yes, let the match between Jericho and Guevara begin. And they shake hands. Mutual respect shown between Jericho and Sammy Guevara. That's called sportsmanship right there. And he slapped Sammy Guevara. Sammy Guevara slapped Jericho back. And now they're going at it. Whoa! 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 Ah! Woo! Uh-oh. Whoa! Whoa! So they be doing when they wrestle, man. They be using their chops to the advantage. Here goes in trouble, man. Here goes Sammy Guevara. What's he gonna do now? Oh!
Sammy Guevara taking out Jericho on the outside immediately. Got to turn it and try to get a cover. Fenix now we're going to continue. Sammy immediately returning Jericho to the ring. Looking to continue to apply pressure. Sammy to the top. Jericho.
Great move by Sammy. Jericho thought he was going to come through with a tope, but he came right over the top that time.
Jericho could be in danger of the GTH here. Sammy hoists up his mentor, his inspiration. Jericho.
So quick, so smart, so savvy is Chris Jericho. He wants to get a cover, but looks like Guevara is smart to get out of bounds under that bottom rope.
Yeah, led by Sammy move, by Sammy Guevara, taking himself out of play. Pretty predicament, but Jericho followed Sammy to the apron.
Taz, who do you think it benefits to end it quicker? Jericho or
I think it actually benefits Sammy quicker. Because the longer it goes on, the more you're dealing with Jericho's experience. So many big matches, world championship pressure matches. This guy is built for that movie, Chris Jericho. I've been in the ring with him in a lot of matches. I'm telling you, the longer it goes, the worse it is, in my opinion, for Sammy.
That's Chris Jericho.
Oh, suplex on the concrete. floor. Oh, Jesus. Lord Jesus. Oh, dang. I don't like that hurt. Look like I'm just, it's almost sitting in this chair is almost like sitting on a fucking beach chair at the beach looking out at the sun with my sunglasses on. Look. Woo! Waiting on Dynamite Grand Slam to come back on. And Jericho is taking control of this match right now. Mortal Kombat 1 is out for the PS5 and the Xbox.
Ashe Stadium in Queens, New York. Chris Jericho after the suplex on the floor. Right before we went into picture-in-picture, has just been ratcheting up the intensity, Taz.
He really has. Jericho is definitely just been putting a brutal beating on Sammy Guevara right now, wearing Sammy down to the point I made earlier, Shabbat. The longer this thing goes, I do think it favors Chris.
You're right. The athletic ability and stamina of Sammy's coming good right now, but veteranship would prevail in a longer match, no doubt.
Sammy telegraphing back on the drop. Jericho able to kick out. Great escape by Jericho.
Oh! Whoa!
Jericho's always had that, and he still does, obviously.
If you're just not joining, welcome. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. I'm on the road to 700.
Jericho, who knows? Maybe disrespect. Teach a lesson, you know, Sammy's been funny. Right? So maybe that's part of it. He's just not saying
Oh, he almost had it. He almost had the 3 count.
Take another look at this. Great counter wrestling by Sammy Guevara. With Toni and Jericho. Yeah, absolutely. Deal right there by Sammy. Here comes
All right, Jericho got sent flying out the ring by Sammy Guevara's clothesline. Or cheap shot, whatever you want to call it. Uh-oh, Sammy Guevara clutched his knee. Not good. Not good. It's not good that he clutched his knee. What a counter.
Veteran comes through, doesn't he? Just the instinct, just knowing instincts, right? Good call. Jericho, he was looking for that. He didn't roll right there. That's good. He's going to go back here. Jericho's looking for the drop kick. Sammy landed the glancing blow, but that was a definitive shot there to stop Jericho's momentum.
Well, he knows right now, if you're Sammy, you know you got Jericho down, literally. He's thinking right now, Sammy. He's figured out what he wants to do next. You got to try to be one move ahead of yourself, but it's tough in a battle with a veteran, the champion like Chris. Great, well done.
You're right. Here we go.
And you're like, oh, damn, Jericho. Not a lot on that kick out.
Both of these men have gone through a lot in a short period of time here, guys.
As you mentioned, this desk is bolted to the floor. This is stretching Jericho. Just slams into it. That's right. And then you see this desk get exploded. That didn't happen, but GTH, no. Counter by Jericho. There's a veteran coming through. Protect the walls. Jericho turns the corner.
He's got the walls of Jericho locked in on Sammy Guevara.
Jericho, he sent Sammy and missed the bottom rope, so he dragged him back towards
Hey.
Sammy turned it around. Look at that. Sammy's got to try to get the clutch, but Kingston trying to get the way to instead. He's twisting his hips with close to the whole back rope. It's a great way to get out of it, guys. Rising knee strike by Guevara. Jericho had his hands down. That landed flush. Now the Bandera sends Guevara out of the apron. Jericho. Now what does he have in mind? This has been a back and forth affair for sure. Sammy Guevara, Chris Jericho. And was precariously perched.
Uh-oh, what do they got planned on that rope?
The way we got that ramp, the edge of the ramp is right below. Anything could happen here. Oh boy. Holy smokes. Jericho. Face first, was driven into the mat. We've got to assume if Sammy can get the cover, he's going to win this match. Sammy takes the arm, the cover, and Jericho kicking out.
A little hesitation there, Taz, may have cost Sammy.
Yeah, I think you're right, Shabani, but the thing, let's take a look at this impact here. Also, for Guevara, there's another angle you're going to see here. Guevara also lands really hard in his lower back, so it's tough just to top the guy after a crazy, awesome move like that.
The lower back that Chris Jericho has been targeting all throughout this match. Is Sammy bringing his mentor, Chris Jericho, up with a knife edge chop, but you can see the exhaustion just on the body language of both men, Tony.
We have had two basket matches here. Where these guys are leaving it all in the back.
Sammy Guevara.
Chris Jericho had his knees up. Lion salt.
tell in the world, hey, I got this young man right now. I'm ready to roll. That's what I feel that look was. Confidence.
Good call, Kevin. You're right. Jericho driving the foot of the knee, first to the temple, now to the jaw of Sammy Guevara. Knee strike. Guevara. Push of Jericho. It was blocked already once, but now MJF. See, coming with that knee. And he's got to play him whatever the hell it is, Sammy. Got out the ring. And remember, Jericho came out close to his face. So that's his knee triggered into it. It's doubly painful. You're exactly right with activation by you. Superb side pass that Sammy didn't try to cover him. Because he has another plan in mind, as we know, it's what documented Sammy.
Jericho's going to try to get back up and try to catch him before he does. Maybe. He's probably going to have his knees up again. Oh! Yeah, that was it. That's it. I wouldn't be surprised if he doesn't kick out. No, he didn't kick out. He didn't kick out after that.
It was a wonderful match. It really was. Both men should be very, and I know losses count, win losses count, but I get it for Sandy, but he had a hell of a match as well. Well, he took, like I said, he took a big chance to try to beat this man off the top, and he got caught. I mean, that's all that happens. Take a chance, and that's what happens sometimes.
Sammy said he needs this match. He needs this win. Chris Jericho needed it as well, and Jericho on the way to the victory. The hand of friendship. Oh, you got the brotherhood extended. Love to see it. Jericho whispering in Sammy's ear. What words of encouragement. The Ocho has for Jimmy Rogers and Sammy Guevara. He's a competitive guy. There you go. What did I just say? The low blow from Sammy Guevara. What have you done, Sammy?
What is Don Callis doing out here? Uh-oh, Sammy Guevara has just turned heel. Sammy Guevara has turned heel. And now he has joined the Don Callis family. Oh boy.
Samoa Joe, I've been holding a grudge against you for 8 long years. When you decided to shove me, I took that. I turned into a little ball, and I put that chip on my shoulder. And tonight I take that chip, and I bash your skull in. See, it was bad enough when you shoved me, but you took, and you tried to take away 2 things now that are the most precious to me. You're trying to take away my AEW World Championship, and you are trying to hurt my brother Adam Cole. See, that's where you messed up, Joe. Tonight, I am going to choke you out in front of thousands of New Yorkers, my people. And the last thing you are going to hear as your eyes fade to black is MJF. MJF. Because we're better than you. Hello? Hey, calm down. It's Roddy. Are you serious right now? Yeah, Roddy, just relax. Talk to me about what's going on.
Cool, you got my back out there tonight, right?
Of course, Max. This is an emergency. Okay, Roddy, chill. Roddy, you're not gonna die, dude.
Your ass is mine, Joe.
Who's reached peak fall? The DQ Fall Blizzard venue? Snickerdoodle Cookie Dough Pumpkin Pie? They're back.
Plaid. Cardigan.
Ooh, all that and fuzzy boots. They did it.
Too much fall?
Nah, peak fall achieved. DQ, happy tastes good.
Your date on match? Like you know who you are now.
Like you actually make plans and show up a little early. Hey. Yeah, definitely.
You realize running errands together totally counts.
Yeah, Roger Strong is definitely faking that injury.
You're happy to admit
That is not a real
Friday
injury.
night in by 9 p.m. isn't a bad thing. Because you're done.
It's a storyline injury, man.
To climb your-
After this watch along and review, I'm gonna get back on Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War and try to win some more multiplayer kill confirmed free for all team deathmatch gunfights. I honestly don't even know if I want to do the review tonight. I don't even know if anybody's going to be here for it or not. I hope. I know y'all want to hear my thoughts after the review. It's coming back on. Finally. Woo!
Excuse me, Sammy, does this all but confirm that you have joined the Don Callis family?
Cut you off. All will be revealed this Friday on Rampage. Come on, kid, we go on. Sammy Guevara. Oh, wait a second. This kid's money. This kid's money. Let's just go do our thing. Come on. Sammy Guevara, Daniel Garcia, they were part of the Jericho Appreciation Society. But now, Sammy potentially joining the Don Callis family. We're going to find out on Rampage franchise this Friday.
Oh. Happening right now is the AEW International Championship match.
He has a score to settle his own, as sure does with this man. And you know what? A lot of people do with John Moxley. John Moxley turn this into a street fight, or Fenix can he turn this into a HMP ring? Can he push the pace on John Moxley? I think right now Moxley's just taking him out there. Here it comes. Here we go. So their street fight, it is Fenix, Moxley. One when the bell is not yet rung. Fenix now comes up.
Oh, what a kick to John Moxley by Ray Fenix. And a dive to John Moxley. John Moxley just got Ray Fenix fired up.
Big time, right to the face. I mean, Chicago should stick with move. That was just this AEW International Championship title match. It officially get underway. He's done there by Fenix. There we go. Now Fenix goes over, sunset flip. The stack, no. Moxley counters. Oh, my Moxley. Moxley. Look at his posture. Look how he's walking. This is not what we're used to seeing out of John Moxley. I think he got run over a little bit, and I think Phoenix knows that. And that's why
I ain't cut my camera on anymore since nobody's in here.
now the arm drag Moxley up to his feet. Fenix. There you go. What in the world you think by Moxley? Nice forearm shiver.
What a push by John Moxley to Ray Phoenix.
Stop Joe. I've seen that. The Dirty, the Miners are back for another season of Gold Rush. Don't miss the season premiere of the #1 Gold Show this Friday at 8 on Discovery. Got a double wrist lock right there. His Moxley, something full of the ball. He gets himself a front headlock. Good wrist control right there by Fenix. Get out. What do they call it? Death Jitsu. Well, yeah. It's good rush. The life up there by Moxley. Fenix.
Yeah, you know, Ray Phoenix is struggling with all this spectacular that Luke has had. Fenix tries it. Moxley brings it back to a street fight, a slugfest. As they are on the floor of Arthur Ashe Stadium here in Queens, Dynamite Grand Slam. Moxley just tossing Fenix on the barricade. The fans.
Boom, 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 boom.
They have the challenger out. Yeah, definitely. Phoenix will have a struggle here to try and capture this international championship from Mox. Yeah, Moxley knows it too, guys. Here we go. That all press. Phoenix. Mox is so smart in that cover. Put all of his body weight across the upper chest, shoulder, griddle of Ray Phoenix. It was an energetic out of defense, but it had to be at this stage of the match. As Moxley continuing to charge. He's connecting not only with his hand that time they got him, but his forearm. That bone in his forearm, it really could do damage. Phoenix is just a world of hurt right now from Mox. Expectedly so, Fenix knew what kind of match he was walking into with John Moxley. As Moxley swinging with Fenix. Great angle on that as the kick out. Connects the second time. Moxley flush. Knocked out at 2. Look at Moxley holding his face. The cover connects. Very close. 2 count. Deep 2 count.
Frog splash by Ray Phoenix. John Moxley kicks out. Again. Oh! Oh, damn! He got lucky.
Championship match continues in picture-in-picture. AEW.
Wow. What a match this has been. Get it, oh, get it, so. Oh! Getting impatient. I'm ready to get back on Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. But then when I get back on there, I'm going to end up losing gunfights again. Because they always put me in shit matchmaking and on shit teams on the game. Waiting on Dynamite Grand Slam to come back on.
Moxley, a second for Moxley, knocked back inward, and Fenix. The fact that he could get the balance this late into a match is amazing for his athletic ability. Fenix straight to the left arm on Moxley, the cover. And let's watch this double stop again here. Well, you'll see that it really is. Double stops. How do you prepare for that, Taz? Just train hard in the gym so you can build up some thickness in your upper body. That's the only way. Moxley with the strength advantage, rising up at Fenix. He's battering the ribs, battering the midsection of Moxley to get back down to earth. Got a size advantage by Mox. We have not pointed that out. That's helping Mox at this moment. Goes quick right. Fenix is going back to the stage. This is where it all started between these two men. It's Moxley doing all the girls up with a stop.
Wow, what a stomp by John Moxley to Ray Phoenix on the stage. They ain't gonna stomp to Ray Phoenix on the stage. You know they had to hit it.
Fenix is out. Moxley goes for that cover. The leg is put up. And Moxley I can't believe that. I thought for sure he was like a wet noodle in the ring. He just tossed him around. Well, it shows again, Ray Phoenix, just so tough, right? Just that part, that fighting spirit. Sounds kind of to some people maybe cliche or maybe corny, but it's just the truth. Of course it's true. Look at the energy of all these fans. It gives you that extra burst of adrenaline. It doesn't come in the gym when it's quiet. It comes in moments like this.
Oh, was that the Swanton bomb? The power driver by Ray Phoenix. Oh, Ray Fenix is the new AEW International Champion. Title changes, man. Been a lot of title changes tonight, including Eddie Kingston becoming new Ring of Honor World Champion, and now Ray Fenix becoming new AEW International Champion. I bet Eddie Kingston and Penta's gotta be happy about that. I bet they gotta have smiles on their faces.
International Championship. Back to Death Triangle. Yeah, I mean, congratulations to Fenix for sure. What an impressive victory. Yeah, that really was impressive.
I wonder if John Moxley is rumored to be taking time off or not.
And now, John Moxley being attended to by a doctor who raised Fenix victorious. Tonight, unbelievably, the Blackpool Combat Club going 0 for 2 title matches.
You feel it, Max? The night is upon us, a great celebration. Tonight is a night of consequences. But Max, you have run your mouth. You have made your angst known. You have told the world how you've harbored your grudge against me for 8 years. We'll be prepared to hold that L for a little bit longer, because tonight I smash you from pillar to post. Tonight in front of your hometown, in front of your people. I beat you unmercifully. And tonight, Max, I finished taking what I was trying to take from you all those years ago. Except this time it won't be your future. It'll be your championship.
Bold words from Samoan Joe. I'll be right back. Yeah, just back in, y'all. All right, I'm back. And I came just in time because AEW is back on.
Under his own power during the break, but fans
this Friday night Rampage Grand Slam, a special 2-hour presentation where we will determine the number 1 contenders for the Ring of Honor World Tag Team Championship held by Better Than You, baby.
This Friday night, AEW Rampage Grand Slam. We are competing in a match where the winner goes on to face the Ring of Honor World Tag Team Champions for those titles at WrestleTree.
We are the OGK, but you Melvins will put some respect on our name to call the Kingdom.
We are going to do 3 things this Friday night. We're going to punch him in the wiener, we're going to hit him with pile drivers, and we're going to go on to become the new #1 contenders.
Another shot for the boys. Go on and get a shot. Win the big one.
Hey, man, I'm pulling MJF. We've heard you guys call each other best friends, but we all know there's only one set of best friends that matters here at AEW, and that's me and my best friend.
You know, a long time ago, being crazy meant something. Now, everybody's crazy. For the righteous, we're here to purify AEW.
And it starts this Friday at Rampage.
Think what I'm saying?
A special 2-hour presentation of Rampage Grand Slam this Friday night, 10, 9 Central on TNT.
Oh no, not this again. I guess she's not a part of the Outcast anymore. Everybody's like, what the fuck is this gimmick that they give her? Everybody's probably like, what the fuck is this gimmick that they gave her?
Taking center stage a week ago, will that be the case tonight on Dynamite when she challenges her former partner, Saraya, for the AEW Women's World Championship? Poor Toni, she has just gone back.
No more Outcasts. Good. Good. That's very, very good. I'm glad. Okay. I don't know if that was. I don't know if that was wise, but
opportunity right there this time for Saraya. She's a veteran. She knows she capitalized on that distraction. And Tony, you mentioned all in London Rampage Stadium. That's where Saraya was crowned the World Champion. Who did she beat in that match? Was Toni Storm for fans in Western Michigan. Collision will be in Grand Rapids. The fans and the community still have a chance to join the segment.
I wonder what she mean by you need me.
Immediately clutching the back of her neck. Saraya's history with neck issues. No contact. Let's go. That's what you do. It's a bad play. You can't remember.
Tony is incensed. And Saraya kicks out at 2. Toni Storm is taking control of this AEW World Women's Championship match.
In case you missed it, watch this impact here. Really landed hard. Saraya pulled out, stops. We've seen the challenger. We've seen Toni Storm concentrate her offense on the neck of the champion, Saraya. She may have been, the entire Stephon Smith doing the best job that he can. This is wild. This is ruthless. It is for the AEW World Championship. Exposed buckle down. It's a steel ring. You can see it. Saraya himself. Saraya kicked out. Kill to take the title against someone like Storm.
Oh! Saraya kicked out. I cannot believe Toni Storm just kissed Saraya in the lips. Kissed her in the lips and then her Storm Zero and kicked out.
Drive someone's skull into the mat on that angle. You are not kicking out. I don't care who you are. And look at that. You see Saraya dragging her heels, kicking the dirt on her former friend. It's been this another year. She got to root for Saraya. A year ago, 1 year in this building, she made her debut. 1 year later, successfully defends the title. A year and making for this young lady. An incredible 365 days for a woman that never thought she would wrestle again. Of the AEW Women's Division. And Toni Storm, what does this mean for her mental state, her seeing? Serve to exacerbate the situation. Reaching out to Saraya. Saraya, no pause to go back and make up. Saraya making her first defense of the AEW Women's World Championship tonight on Dynamite. Coming up this Monday, Central TNT. Christian Cage and Luchasaurus will take on Darby Allin and Sting. Tag team action. Plus a mixed trios tag team match. Orange Cassidy, the cold-hearted handsome double hook, and the TBS champion Chris Statlander take on Danny Magic, Matt Menard, Cool Hand Angelo Parker, and Anna Jay. The four-way match for the shot at Wrestle Dream for the Ring of Honor World Tag Team Championship. Will it be the Kingston? Will it be the Hardys? Will it be the Righteous? Or will it be Best Friends? Like Santana said, he is going
What does he mean by walking alone? Is he gonna walk it alone without his brother Ortiz? That ain't right. That don't sound right. That ain't right. That does not sound right. Does it sound like the same thing? I don't know.
Then this Saturday collision is live from Grand Rapids, Michigan. It will be a three-way match for a Christian Cage. A slip of the tongue, perhaps a handicap match for the TNT Championship. Andrade El Idolo will go one-on-one with Jay White stemming from the events.
Guys, speaking of collision, my AEW Collision watch along will be live this Saturday night. RVD returns to the ring in his home state.
Team they know very well, FTR with the AEW World Tag Team Championship on the line against JDJ, Anthony Henry, the Workhorseman, and rookie stars, Bryan Danielson, a Texas death match, and this ends. Can this finally solve this bitter rivalry between these two men? And 1 week from tonight on Dynamite, it will be the contract signing for WrestleDream, Hangman Page, and Swerve Strickland put pen to paper. Then Sunday, October 1st, AEW's newest pay-per-view event, WrestleDream, Swerve Strickland, Hangman Page, one-on-one. If FTR are still AEW World
Oh, FTR is going against Aussie Open at WrestleDream. I thought they were defending their titles tonight. I got it mixed up. I had got confused.
Saber Jr. 1 week from this Sunday, live on pay-per-view. It's WrestleDream. But coming up next, Dynamite Grand
The
Slam.
main event is MJF versus Samoa Joe.
AEW World Champion versus the man that is bound to take everything from him, Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe.
You think I'm afraid of you, man?
What's the problem, kid? The boy's full grown.
I'm going to go through that tournament, then I'm coming for you. Oh, man! My little prophecy.
MJF Samoa Joe. Grand Slam.
Get it through your thick fat skull. I'm going to choke you out.
MJF is coming back to New York. That is the Devil's Den.
I go to your backyard. I'm going to take everything you have, kid. Everything.
There is no match bigger than the AEW World Championship title match, and how fitting it happens on the biggest Dynamite ever. Dynamite Grand Slam main event next. MJF Samoa Joe.
Here we go. Dang, is it coming back on? Damn. It's taking it so long. There we go.
Chances in this match. I know Max can have the home field advantage. That man right there, he's going to be tough to beat. Going to get this out early. Tony Khan has told me they're going to stick with it as long as we can, long as it takes That's awesome. To get a champion. So stick with us, fans.
60-minute time limit for the AEW World Championship.
That look is MJF. No! Go get him, Jim. Dad, I'm adopted?
That's our scumbag. That was funny. Step right up and meet the Max. Bring the kitty. Bring the wife. You'll have the time of your life. Our AEW World Champion. By phone. Check out that logo there. Yeah, I just hope for Max, he does better in this match than I bet you do in this MJF has promised that he's going to choke out Samoa Joe, that he's going to put the lights of the big man out. Can he do that here tonight on Dynamite? So, logo on every New York sports team, but you got the Buffalo Bills logo. Do you see that? Well, they're the only real New York team. Why they're representing the whole state, but I digress. Anyway, let's go down to the Denver Yepper, Justin Roberts, to do the introduction. But I wasn't done.
New York City! Your main event tonight, set for one fall with a 60-minute time limit, is for the All Elite Wrestling World
Elena. Oh, damn, Elena.
The challenger from Huntington Beach, California.
I was like, oh, damn. Elena, dude.
Is the Ring of Honor World Television Champion, his opponent from Plainview, Long Island, New York, weighing 226 pounds, he is one half of the Ring of Honor World Tag Team Champions and the reigning and defending All Elite Wrestling World Champion, Maxwell Jacob Friedman, MJF. Your referee, Paul Turner.
Just over 7 years ago, it was a simple shove by Samoa Joe on a 20-year-old promotion, a series of events that culminate in our main event tonight, Dynamite Grand Slam.
And as we know, MJF remembers every moment that's happened to him on this journey to become a world champion. Every one.
And all those memories, that humiliation that MJF suffered 7 years ago, it all came flooding back at All Out just a few weeks ago.
MJF and Adam Cole successfully defending the Ring of Honor World Tag Team Championship as they were leaving. Samoa Joe entered, and it was another shove that incensed MJF, but perhaps a shove by design by the Giant. Absolutely. See MJF, he's dressed in full New York Mets swag here. Actually, right next door, by the way, Siobhan. Yeah, I know, sitting here. I was just is not here. He received that quote-unquote urgent call from Robert Shaw. And this going on with Roddy Strong is a problem. So, there's something going on with MJF's now. Here's what's going on with Roddy Strong. He's manipulating. He's a fraud. He's a manipulator. We all know that's a fraud. He ran back to the hospital. He's hospital here. He's there in New York. He's sketched by that price.
Damn.
This is what you don't want if you're the champion. If you are MJF, you don't want this.
Oh, damn, Elena Bruce. Oh, what a drop kick by Samoa Joe. Whoa! Samoa Joe flipping like a jumbo jet.
That's a major mistake by the world champion MJF. I don't think you should have said that. You could show your cards, especially to a veteran, a multi-time world champion like Samoa Joe. Back to that head and neck. Our main event AEW Championship title match continues to be picture-in-picture.
A Uranagi by Samoa Joe. And MJF hangs on to the ropes.
When Ray's new trial begins in 1996, DNA testing is emerging as a revolutionary way to find physical evidence. Crohn's defense attorney
While we wait for I'm gonna watch Confidential till Collision or Dynamite comes back on.
We're looking at all the evidence. We've got live evidence absolutely not yours. We have none of your fingerprints that are in the CBS lounge. We've got hairs that do not match yours. But then the prosecution just says, but the bite mark.
Mm-hmm. How does this still continue to happen?
Roston testifies the second one.
Yep.
And he says this bite mark was made by Ray Crone and no one else.
Yep, absolutely.
And the jury deliberates.
Came back and found me guilty again.
guilty a second time.
Everything froze and went into slow motion. There I was, guilty again. I'm not going home. I'm going back to prison. What evidence could it have possibly taken for a jury to recognize I didn't do this?
Coming up, with controversial evidence convicting Ray Crone, advances in forensic science are his best hope to be set free.
I knew that we had DNA in multiple locations.
And figure out who the real killer is.
Our main event for the AEW World Championship continues live on Dynamite Grand Slam, the Arthur Ashe Stadium, Queens, New York. The shadow of Manhattan holding on over this main event is MJF. It's just getting punished by Samoa Joe. Ultra picture. Yeah, you're right. He might be going muscle buster here. He comes in. That's right. He's got it. Joe kicks out. He needs to. Guys needs to build some momentum here. A few more moves. Can't get off his feet. I don't know. He's still favored with that. I don't know if there's not escaping. The next spots is a very experience. It's good. Oh, Joe almost just brought the AEW World Championship all the way to Huntington Beach, California. Watch this line, this clothesline. That is with intent to destroy someone. I mean, I'll tell you what, to hear this audience here on live crowd, man, just disrespecting the state, the city, the Knicks. That's his driver. They're second here. They're trying to kill him out of that. He's not being very judicious on the punishment. He chooses to take him, Joe. I agree with you, but he's going to have to acknowledge all the momentum is starting to shift towards the champion.
Oh, he bit Samoa Joe right in his head. The kangaroo kick connected. Dang.
Let's take another look here in a second. We're going to give you a replay of this, ladies and gentlemen. But I think we're going to get a new champion right now. Where's the shot here? You saw right before the beat. Somebody inside the ring. Joe covers his head on the Not sure how he kicked out of this. Take another look at this. How he kicked out. Watch this. Again, the second impact. That'll change your career, man. And Joe, your tabletop action here. What about the lumbar? This is a world championship match. Unbeknownst to the ref right now, we got tables pulled to the play. The referee, I looked off the monitor. He was checking on MJF. And Joe, look at this. Just dragging MJF by the boot. He can do whatever he wants right now. MJF announces MJF trying to seal it to the deep into the air. It's going to be on out here, boys.
Oh, a Uranagi to MJF on the table.
I told you this was going to be Joe's night. I felt it in the ring. Talked to Joe earlier. I'm telling you, man. MJF down, flat on his back. Samoa Joe. All but perfunctory to it. MJF hanging on, Shivani. Yeah, it's a lot of hard tests, man. He really is. But he keeps still grabbing the back of his neck. You can't blame him. Well, he's being put through hell out here. Look at this. You're knocking through a table. Joe's not down. Let me take another look at this.
Good Lord. He's exposing the concrete floor. What in the hell? Oh, no. Don't do that. Come on, man.
The World Championship, he thought that potentially got out of play, but he wants to take MJF's livelihood away from him. This is a pile driver. Potentially become AEW World Champion if he'll forfeit with MJF. He's driving it with a trade. Joe returns MJF to the ring, and now again, Joe's somewhere, MJF still in this fight. And again, that shocking look, the shock and awe look in the eyes of Samoa Joe. It's not concrete here. Those are plastic panels that cover the glass surface. They're thick, they're super heavy and thick. But nonetheless, you have to do the calculus if you're MJF. Give up. I would say no, but MJF has proved to me beyond a shadow of a doubt. He is a fighter, and he is not giving up. He's damned. It shows how important that world title means to MJF.
Wow. What a powerbomb to Samoa Joe by MJF. Jeez.
MJF may have put his last Hail Mary to the victory. A man north of 300 pounds like Joe. He's a big freak, a big, thick, powerful man. To get him up right here, we're seeing this powerbomb, knock him down, sit out powerbomb. That takes a lot, certainly a plethora of energy. At the bottom, this has been a sensational week here in New York City. It's always the biggest Dynamite of the year, Grand Slam, and the biggest Rampage coming this Friday. It's a 2-hour presentation on TNT. But right now, Joe and MJF salvos being fired back and forth. The secret of Joe able to counter. Joe was not attacked. Sure did. The ref could see it, low blow. That works. Especially when you pull the referee in. That is Dynamite down in the ring. We haven't seen that. Get a little off of the mat tonight. Maybe MJF. Back at the line for just slow latency. It's about the perfect draw of Joe. Joe gets the best of points. This match is over.
Uh-oh, Samoa Joe's enraged now. He's enraged now.
No matter what's happening, they want to win it here. Joe looking to lock in that coquina clutch. Or just a sleeper forcing MJF to carry all of Joe's upper body weight times. Yeah, that's exactly what's happening. Joe knows how to wear a guy down, especially with an injured neck. And this might be the end of the champion here. Not only has MJF successfully defended, well, look at that, he showed the evidence drop, so he went to a little spin dance to the referee, and not important, he got evidence. Not only has MJF successfully defended the AEW World Championship, he did it exactly like he said he would. He was going to shut Samoa Joe out. And Joe now coming to realization setting in for the vanquished challenger. MJF putting himself in between. Joe's hot. He's hot. And they got to pull deep against the assist on this. Yes. Respect extended. We've seen respect throughout the night by many of our athletes. And Joe isn't giving the devil his due. How about that? Samoa Joe
Moxley in defeat as MJF here at Dynamite Grand Slam remains the AEW World Champion.
Again, it was sensational night. Let's give it to MJF, man. You know, he said he is our scumbag, and I guess he proved that.
And Adam Cole in his corner made it back from the hospital visiting to make sure Roddy Strong was okay. This guy's broke between two buddies.
Roddy Strong's okay. Okay? Well, you know, I mean, let's not get into this. Adam Cole coming to ringside exactly when MJF needed him.
From London to New York City, he is still the champ, guys.
MJF, his 305-day reign as AEW World Champion, which began in full year 2022, now continues. But with this neck injury, the question becomes, Daz, how long can the champ keep it up?
Well, that's the toughest thing. That's the million-dollar question. We're on top of the mountain for the champion. Everyone's coming at you. Matches about talks a lot of trash. Everyone wants a piece of this guy.
Fans coming up this Friday night to announce it on TNT, a special 2-hour presentation of Rampage Grand Slam. Darby Allin and Sting will take on Christian Cage, the TNT champion, Luchasaurus. Mixed trios match. Orange Cassidy hooking Chris Statlander, the TBS champion. Take on Anna Jay, Eddie Magic, and Cole hand-to-hand. Who will challenge better than you know they and Wrestle Dream for the Ring of Honor World Tag Team Championship in the hardest practice of this. Mike Santana said it's time to walk his path alone. He is the first ever match champion this Friday night. He played for the AEW World Trios Championship on the line against Darby Allin. Thank you for being a part of 6 months back together for Rampage Grand Slam.
Woo! Uh, ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. Your AEW Dynamite Grand Slam review will begin in 4 minutes. I'm going to take a 4-minute break. I'll be right back. Once I come back, your review will start. So don't go anywhere. Ladies and gentlemen, I am back from my 4-minute break. This is now your AEW Dynamite Grand Slam 2023 review. We're going to go over everything that went down on the show tonight, which I thought was one of the best, which I, in my opinion, thought was one of the best Grand Slams that I've ever watched. Hit the thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you are new. I don't need the webcam. I only need my audio. And if you haven't seen my AEW Collision watch along and review, it's already scheduled on the channel, so you can go hit the thumbs up on there too as well. I would really appreciate it. I'll be live my AEW Collision watch along and review this Saturday night, of course, as usual. I will also be live with my very first AEW Wrestle Dream watch along for the pay-per-view next week. It's a pay-per-view. Yes, it is. It's not a Dynamite episode. I know some of you are thinking, wait, is Wrestle Dream a Dynamite episode? No, it's a pay-per-view. If it was a Dynamite episode, it would say Dynamite at the top of the screen, now would it? It would say AEW Dynamite Wrestle Dream, but it doesn't say that. It says AEW Wrestle Dream. You have to pay attention to stuff. You got to pay attention to the news. That's why I keep you guys up to date with what's going on in the world of professional wrestling. Going to be giving you guys your Thursday afternoon news tomorrow before work. I didn't get to give you guys your Wednesday news today because I was streaming Call of Duty and the game, I don't know, somehow the stream ended on me. I don't know what happened there. That was weird. But I will tomorrow go over all your AEW Thursday news that I got, that I've seen, so that I'm going to be seeing tomorrow. But oh well, too bad that I missed all the AEW and WWE news over on ringsidenews.com. Too bad. Oh well. It's what it is. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and begin the review here for AEW Dynamite Grand Slam. So, first of all, AEW Dynamite Grand Slam kicked off with champion Claudio Castagnoli with Wilder Yuta at ringside versus New Japan Pro Wrestling Strong Openweight champion Eddie Kingston for both titles. So here's what happened with this match. The Eddie chants continued, and the action quickly spilled over to ringside. Kingston with a clothesline. Castagnoli eventually Kingston ramp, and once on him, it met the top of the ring. So back in the ring, Claudio from the middle.
Are you ready to
My audio might be messing up. I'm not sure what's going on here.
Unleashed.
Is my audio skipping? Is anybody? I mean, I can hear. I noticed it was skipping in the very beginning. I don't get why it does that. But as I was saying, back in the ring, Claudio performed a double stomp from the middle rope. Kingston avoided a splash from the ropes, heading into a picture-in-picture commercial break. And battled back, fire chops at Claudio, who no-sold them despite having welts on his chest. Kingston dropped Claudio Castagnoli with a punch. Both men pretty much stood in the middle of the ring and traded strikes. Castagnoli rushed off a chop and then blocked another before headbutting Kingston, covering him for a 2 count. Claudio went for a Ricola bomb. Kingston countered into a roll-up for a near fall. Then Castagnoli rolled him over for one of his own. So then Castagnoli hit the Ricola bomb again, but Kingston kicked out at the last moment. The Eddie chants resumed. Escalibar said Castagnoli has defeated Kingston in 10 of their 12 matches. Kingston fired up and caught Castagnoli with a spinning back fist and then hit the Northern Lights bomb for a near fall. Kingston tried to power up Castagnoli, who stuffed it, and then hit Kingston with an uppercut. Kingston fired back with another spinning back fist, and then performed another Northern Lights bomb and got the 1, 2, 3. And after the match, Claudio offered Kingston a handshake. Kingston accepted it, and then Claudio handed him the Ring of Honor Championship belt before leaving the ring with Yuta. Kingston looked into the hard camera and said, "Thank you," while the crowd cheered loudly. This was a hell of a pay-per-view style match to open the show. The live crowd was red hot for New York. Negative Kingston and both wrestlers came through with a strong match that was fun. Ticket sales for the show were down compared to last year. Shockingly. Surprisingly. It kind of surprises me. Not that much, though. And the company offered a lot of discount deals leading up to the show. So, the sessions we are seeing on television look mostly filled and the fans are loud, so it's a really good atmosphere. So there you have it, folks. Footage aired from last week of Roger Strong laying in a hospital bed with his neck brace and glasses on. A nurse tended to Strong, while Mike Bennett and Matt Taven sat. They sat at bedside, pretty much. Adam Cole called out, which led to Strong's trademark, Adam. Strong was surprised that Cole visited him. Cole said, of course he did. Taven and Bennett said they had to get to Grand Slam and made their exit. Cole told Strong that he also had to get going because of MJF's title match with Samoa Joe. Strong gave Cole a guilt trip and then told him to just go. Broadcast team hyped the AEW World Championship match and then said Chris Jericho versus Guevara was up next. So Jericho and Guevara shook hands to start the match. Jericho put Guevara down with a shoulder block. Guevara kicked up. Jericho slapped Guevara, who returned the favor. Then Guevara got the better of a chop exchange and put Jericho down with a drop kick. So then Jericho back, post over Guevara. Jericho reached down to gag Guevara's eyes. Pretty much gouged Guevara's eyes. Guevara saw it coming and rolled away to avoid it. Jericho jumped from the second rope and went for a crossbody. He went for a crossbody block on Guevara on the apron. But Jericho crashed and burnt, and Guevara moved. Guevara followed up with a flip dive back inside the ring. Jericho put Guevara down with a code breaker. Guevara ended up under the bottom rope to avoid being pinned. Jericho got Guevara back on the apron and then suplexed him to the floor, ending into a picture-in-picture break. Guevara came right back and went up the top and then hit Jericho with a cutter on the way down. Guevara covered Jericho for a 2 count. Jericho caught Guevara going for a move and put him in the walls of Jericho. Guevara teased tapping, but he crawled toward the ropes. Jericho dragged Guevara back to the middle of the ring. Guevara rolled out of the hold to break it. Jericho brought Guevara to the ropes where they traded light punches. Guevara performed a cutter from the top rope and covered Jericho for a 2 count. Guevara went for a springboard moonsault. But Jericho put his knees up. Jericho performed a one-armed bulldog. Jericho followed up with a lion salt and got a 2 count. Guevara caught Jericho with a knee strike and then hit him with his GTH finisher. Guevara didn't go for the pin. Rather, he went up top and went for a shooting star press, but Jericho caught him with a code breaker on the way down and pinned him. After the match, Jericho extended his hand. Guevara accepted the handshake and hugged Jericho. Once the embrace ended, Guevara kicked Jericho in the balls. Guevara closed his eyes and tilted his back. He tilted his head back. Don Callis made his entrance without music and joined Guevara in the ring. Callis put his arm around Guevara, and then they left the ring together while Jericho sold the nut shot. Now, honestly, it was an important development that propels the story forward, and it gives the fans a reason to finally invest fully in Jericho as a babyface. So you guys know what I'm saying. So I think the match was really, really fantastic to boot, continuing a string of strong in-ring outings for the Ocho and delivering another shining moment for Sammy Guevara, of course. Backstage, Renee approached Guevara and Callis and asked if Guevara is in the Callis family. Callis cut her off and said all would be revealed on Rampage. As Guevara and Callis, they encountered Daniel Garcia, who looked Guevara up and down. Guevara started to chip at Garcia, but Callis pulled Guevara away. So then we got Jon Moxley with Alex Brehendez at ringside. Or should I say Jon Moxley versus Rey Fenix with Alex Brehendez at ringside for the AEW International Championship. That's what I meant to say. Excuse me for that. Fenix rolled Moxley inside the ring and then referee Rick Knox called for the bell to start the match. Moxley battled back, sent Fenix into the ropes. Fenix tried to swing back, or should I say swing between the top and middle rope. But Moxley drilled him with a shot. And then they went to ringside. Moxley chopped Fenix over the barricade. Fenix fought him off and then climbed onto the guardrail and walked until Moxley shoved him off. Moxley pulled Fenix on the apron, flipped off the camera, and performed a draping DDT on the floor. Back in the ring, Moxley covered Fenix for a 2 count. They returned to ringside. Fenix draped Moxley over the barricade. Fenix returned to the ring and then dove from the top rope and hit the back of Moxley. Both men were down on the floor heading into a picture-in-picture break. Footage aired from during the break of Moxley executing a Gutch-style pile driver. Both wrestlers stood on the ropes, fought. Fenix knocked Moxley to the mat with a headbutt. And then double stomped him. A short time later, they fought on the ropes again. Fenix got the better of it and sent Moxley to the mat before hitting him with a springboard swanton. Fenix followed up with an inverted pile driver and had the pin. The referee stopped counting for reasons that only make sense to him. Fenix hit the move again, and this time the referee made a 3 count. The trainer entered the ring, tended to Moxley while Fenix and Apprehended celebrated the title change. Wow. Okay. Now, as far as this match injury goes, if the outcome was improvised to accommodate an injury, that is one thing. If Fenix was the intended victory, you got to admit, it was a poor booking decision that devalued the all-out main event and Moxley ending the historic reign of Orange Cassidy. However, Fenix will produce strong matches, but it suddenly looks as though there was no follow-up to Cassidy's reign coming to an unnecessary conclusion, to be honest. That's the way I look at this. Samoa Joe delivered a backstage promo that spoke about how MJF has held a grudge against him for over 8 years. He told him to prepare to hold it longer because he will beat him in front of his own people. Spoiler alert, Joe did not beat MJF. You want to know who beat Samoa Joe? MJF himself. Told you guys MJF was going to win somehow. Told you he was going to retain. I wasn't joking. It even says it on the title. If you look, it even says it right on the title of the stream for the watch along and review. But anyways, after Samoa Joe delivered that backstage promo, Escalibar said Moxley left the ring under his own power during the commercial break. A video package promoted what seemed to be a Rampage 4-way with Matt Hardy and Jeff Hardy versus Matt Taven and Mike Bennett versus Vincent and Dutch versus Trent Beretta and Chuck Taylor for a shot at the Ring of Honor Tag Team titles at Wrestle Dream. I'm sorry, AEW, but I have to throw a shot at you for this. Nobody gives a fuck about Rampage, and nobody watches Rampage, so don't even bother. They need to get Rampage off of TV. Nobody's watching that shit. That shit is garbage. That shit has been long garbage since day one. I kept watching Rampage, and then eventually when they started booking boring matches after boring matches after boring segments after boring matches, I just stopped watching it. It got boring real quick, real fast. Tired of watching bullshit after bullshit. They always producing the same shit every week on Rampage. It's unnecessary to be watching the show that's producing the same bullshit. It's ridiculous. It's a waste of time. Nobody is investing in watching Rampage. Nobody gives a fuck. Please, get it off of fucking TV. Who cares about the Ring of Honor Tag Team titles? They should not be on AEW Dynamite, and they should not even be on MJF and Adam Cole to begin with. Why are the titles on both Adam Cole and MJF? They're in a storyline feud against each other. I don't understand that. How they figure that makes sense? They need to get all these Ring of Honor championships off of AEW Dynamite television. The only championships that should be on AEW television are the AEW World Women's Championship, AEW World Championship, the AEW World Tag Team Championships, the AEW TBS Championship, and, well, the FTW Championship to me doesn't mean nothing, so I'm not going to include that. That doesn't count. And the AEW Trios Tag Team Championships, those are the titles that should be shown on TV, not the Ring of Honor Championships. The Ring of Honor Championships, Tag Team Championships, Women's Championships should be on Ring of Honor TV, television. Period. I don't know how many times I have to say this. I really don't. I think as long as us wrestling YouTube content creators keep saying it, they're not going to listen. They're going to keep doing the same thing. AEW is going to do what AEW wants and not do what the fans want them to do. Just like WWE. WWE is going to do what WWE wants. Just like they don't want to listen to the fans. They don't want to do what the fans want them to do. That's every wrestling promotion. What's losing the show if you're not going to get the fans what they want? And you're just giving us nothing but lazy creative booking, boring matches. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Nobody's watching this Fatal 4-Way match on a Rampage. Nobody's watching that show. That show's probably going to get another all-time low by the time this week's over. Guarantee it. Anyways, Toni Storm made a black and white entrance, and then Saraya's entrance followed. So we got Saraya versus Toni Storm for the AEW Women's Championship. Yeah. This match was not all that good. It's not all that great. Both Toni Storm and Saraya cheated in an attempt to leave New York with the AEW Women's Championship. In the end, it was the latter out wrestling her opponent, dodging a calculated hip attack and delivering her own modified strike DDT to score the win and retain her title. If there is an argument to be made, it's to be made that Saraya retaining was the least interesting potential outcome for the match. It feels like there is still plenty of time and interest in Storm's immensely entertaining persona to build it up a bit more before putting her over for the title. The question is, where does the division go until it happens? Are there enough interesting challenges and stories to be told in the interim? And how can the creative team better enhance Saraya as a champion to take advantage of her name and star power? Oh, that's right. They probably can. Oh, man. They probably can because, I mean, their women's division is just, I don't even want to say it, man. I barely can even get it out. Barely can even get it out, man. Barely. I'm just not going to say it, man. I'm just going to leave it to the greatest podcaster in the IWC, one of my many inspirations. I'm just going to leave it to him to say that shit. Fuck it. I'm not even going to say it, man. Not even going to say it, bro. This women's division needs a little bit more improvement. That's not the only thing I wanted to say about this division, but anyways. Shouldn't Layla Hirsch and Athena be on Dynamite? Where are they? You see what I'm saying? Shouldn't DeMonte be on Dynamite too? Where is she? I don't know what's going on here. I don't know what's going on with AEW's women's division. Their division is just confusing a lot of people in the wrestling community, man. I really don't. I really don't get it. What a confusing situation this is, man. But one thing's for sure. As far as her name and star power goes, there are the answers Tony Khan and his team will have to discover in the coming weeks. And if they don't discover those answers, well, they are in a shit shell of a hole. They are in some big, deep trouble if they don't solve those answers. If they don't discover. I'm just saying. Anyways. Escalabar ran through the Rampage Grand Slam lineup and added Mike Santana being in action along with the new four-way tag match for a shot at the Ring of Honor tag team titles. He also added Julia Hart versus Sky Blue. Nobody's definitely watching that. Rampage is going to be awful again. The card is terrible. Nobody's watching that shit. Nobody gives a fuck. I don't care. I don't even give a fuck about the show anymore. Nobody. None of the wrestling YouTube content creators on YouTube don't go live with Rampage. Not even Tino's Time. He doesn't even watch Rampage because he knows how boring Rampage is. The show sucks. Nobody watches it. I don't see Wrestling Gibbs watching it. I don't see the Demon Diva watching it. I don't see the Showstopper watching it. And neither do I see JD watching it. He knows why. Look, he already knows. He knows better than anybody that show sucks. Yeah. It is time for AEW to get rid of Rampage. It should not be in their agendas at this point. The more viewerships, the more the AEW Rampage viewership goes down, the less chances you're going to have people watching your show. Just saying. If you want to get people watching Rampage, you got to start booking storylines, new segments, and new matches, and most importantly, build new stars. And if you're not doing that, then, I mean, what's the use of producing a Rampage show? What's the use? What's the fucking point? If you're not booking new storylines and new matches on Rampage, what's the point? What's the point of us even watching the show? When you're just booking the same shit every week, what's the point? Really? They just randomly throw shit They are doing exactly what Vince and WWE is doing. They just randomly book matches instead of not waiting. Instead of not waiting to come up with a match, to come up with a storyline or whatever. Whatever it is. All I know is they continue to not give us new storylines, new matches on Rampage. So, well, looks like nobody's going to be watching that show anymore. And quite frankly, nobody in the wrestling community gives a fuck. Just saying. Just like nobody gives a fuck about Impact. Fuck the geeks online. I don't care what they care about. I don't care if they like Impact. If they like Impact, that's them. Me? No. I'm sorry. The only time Impact was great was when Jeff Hardy, Bobby Lashley, Hulk Hogan, and Sting were on the show. Were on Impact. They are on Impact. Impact is elite shit show. Impact is a complete disaster now. Without Jeff Hardy, Bobby Lashley, Sting, Hulk Hogan, and let's not forget Jeff Jarrett. By the way. And Kurt Angle, Olympic gold medalist. I'm going to always say that until the day I die. Because I'm speaking the truth. Now, Excalibur hyped the following matches for AEW Collision. Luchasaurus versus Darby Allin versus Christian Cage in a three-way for the TNT Championship. I thought that was being booked for a Grand Slam, but I guess not. Andrade El Idolo versus Jay White. I think this is going to lead to them booking Andrade and his entire faction versus Jay White and his entire faction. I would not be surprised. I would not be surprised if we end up getting a fatal four-way match for Wrestle Dream. We get Andrade, Rush, Drilistico, and Princeton Vince versus Jay White, Juice Robinson, and sure enough, the Guns. I think they should book it for Wrestle. Andrade, Rush, Drilistico, and Preston Vince versus Jay White, Juice Robinson, and Guns. What do you guys think? I think they should book it. I think they should book it since they're heavily rumored to be involved in this storyline that Andrade's in with the Bullet Club Gold. Makes sense. If you got Andrade a babyface, you might as well turn Rush, Drilistico, and Preston Vince babyface. Dark Order, they're heels now. You got more heels in the tag team division than there are baby faces. Just saying. Might be right, might be wrong. I hope I'm right. Excalibur announced the Swerve Strickland and Adam Page contract signing for their Wrestle Dream match. He also ran through the Wrestle Dream lineup. A video package aired on the main event, and then Samoa Joe was shown walking backstage while security escorted him. But like I said, I think Jay White versus Andrade is going to lead to a fatal four-way match. It's going to lead to Rush, Andrade, Preston Vince, and Drilistico versus all the members of the Blackpool Combat Club, all the members of Bullet Club Gold. I think that's where that match is going to lead to. That singles match on Collision between Jay White and Andrade. Anyways, we're going to move on now to the main event, which was MJF versus Samoa Joe for the AEW World Championship. This was one of the best things, one of the best matches of the entire show, in my honest opinion. It was great. I loved it. MJF proved resilient throughout his defense against Samoa Joe. Just long enough for Adam Cole to make his presence felt, of course. Will him out of the and, provide him the steel chain that helped him choke out the challenger and retain the title. MJF proved once again that he might be the best babyface in the entire company. I'm damn right. He could get it done as a babyface and a heel, no matter what position or what fucking goddamn character you put him. No matter what gimmick you give him, he's going to nail it. He's going to deliver it. That's just like, no matter what moveset you give MJF, he will do it better than anybody. His gimmick is fucking great. I love it. I love what MJF's doing with his gimmick, man. It's great. It really is. One of my favorite AEW World Champions, believe it or not, endured a hell of a beating from the challenger, but refused to give in. Fueled by his desire to remain champion in a home state crowd, he fought through the pain, agony, coursing through his body, and by hook or crook, defeated Joe to keep his reign intact. We're not talking about former FTW champion Hook. That's what you're thinking. No. The outcome stays true to the champion's underhanded history, or should I say, not former, but two-time FTW champion. The FTW championship shouldn't even be on Dynamite. It shouldn't even be on any show. It's not important. It's not an AEW championship. You know why even mention that anyway. But despite his current role and protects the unstoppable aura of Joe, it also continues the friendship between the bros, the pro-chachos, and ensures their story will remain a key element of AEW moving into the later part of 2023. Strong main event performance from the company's MVP in MJF, and another stellar outing for Joe, who is quickly becoming one of the best heels in the industry. This was the single greatest thing that AEW has ever produced all week long. No shit. Now, overall, this was an episode of Dynamite that choked full of big moments and title changes. Kingston winning the Ring of Honor title, Guevara's heel turn, to Fenix defeating Moxley, Saraya retaining her gold, and MJF slaying the beast. That is, you know who, Samoa Joe. Helped make this a noteworthy show that may not have been the spectacle that Grand Slam was 2 years ago, but still felt like a broadcast deserving of the hype. With Wrestling Dream upcoming on November the 1st, kind of hurts the long-term impact of this broadcast to an extent, but the company has done a strong job of making the actual trip to Arthur Ashe Stadium feel like a marquee event. Makes it feel like a marquee event. Strong in-ring action across the board really helps. It really gets the fans watching. It brings in more views, brings in more people. It gives the show more attention. So that's the way I look at it anyway. Anyways, guys, that's going to do it for your AEW Dynamite Grand Slam 2023 review. If you enjoyed it, smash that like button right now. And don't forget to subscribe if you're new. We're still on the road to 700. I have not yet seen any new subscribers yet. So please, subscribe is all I got to say. Thank you, everybody, for being here. I'm getting the hell out of here. You want this? Since it's going to be on my channel, just in case you missed it. Just in case you missed it. I'm going to hop on some Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, and then I think I'm going to take my ass to bed. So, hopefully they don't put me in those shit matchmaking, those shit gunfights where I get killed twice in the fucking row. I get killed 20 fucking times. Because that's just nauseating, annoying. Absolutely. It really is. So, anyways, I'm getting out of here. I'll see you guys tomorrow afternoon for some Dragon Ball Z 2. If the quality fucking works, I may be streaming it early. So I'm thinking I'm probably going to get up at 10 or 11 and eat my breakfast and everything. And then when I come back, I'm going to go ahead and cut the game on and try to go live with it. But I have to go to my other PlayStation 4 account and request that. To request the person on there, which is me, to watch the broadcast. And I have to, I think y'all know the rest. It's a shame we can't stream Xenoverse 2 on YouTube when it's blocked. But yet, we have to go to our other account and request to watch gameplay. I find that to be just utterly strange and weird and odd and suspicious that they would block us from streaming Xenoverse 2 on YouTube. It's weird that they would have that blocked. But anyways, I'm out of here. I'm going to try to get Xenoverse 2 streamed here on YouTube tomorrow. If not, well, let's see what I got planned for Friday. If not, well, if I don't get to stream Xenoverse 2 Thursday, y'all, if the quality doesn't work for the stream, well, looks like I will be seeing you guys Friday afternoon for some Dragon Ball FighterZ, and I'm probably going to play that after I play Xenoverse 2 to try to do some practice. A little bit of practice, man. Because I want to be able to beat as much players as I can on that game. But I don't know how I'm actually going to find battles on that game. I mean, I don't know anybody on there that I could go against. I could probably do a tournament. Yeah, that's probably what I could do. But I'm getting out of here. Peace. And y'all have a great rest of your Wednesday night. And I'll see you guys Thursday afternoon. Peace. I'm out of here. Deuces.